We've hosted thousands of guests over the 14 years that we have been operating our guest suites, and I've heard the same thing many times. People tell me that they would love to live like we do and that we have the dream life. One of the reasons that I love hosting people, and also why I've started this YouTube channel, is to share our lifestyle with others in hopes that they may do the same. My main life's purpose is to create beauty and to inspire. Beautiful time of morning again. I love coming out here and talking with you. In a couple more months it's going to be much too cold to sit out here and do what I'm doing now. So I'm going to live it up for the next little bit. Today I plan to do a little bit of sewing on a jacket I'm making for the winter. It's a hooded coat, which is actually hard to find a nice kind of like trench coat pattern with a hood. But I found this one. I will link it in the description box below. It's a work in progress, so I will definitely show it to you when it's finished. But I wanted to give you a little sneak peek of how I'm constructing it, because by the time it's done you won't see any of this. So I've got the body of it kind of made with the pockets and the belt loops and all that, but it doesn't have the sleeves attached yet. It's got the hood, and I'm lining it because the wool that I bought for this ended up being much thinner than I hoped, and even with my last winter jacket I found that the wool was just a little bit thin, because we get pretty cold here in Canada. It gets down to, I don't know, minus 15 with wind chill. It'll feel much colder, so I wanted to make sure that I'm a bit warmer in this coat than the last one I sewed. So I ended up doing, where is it? There it is. Here's one that I've sewn together. Here's one that I haven't yet. So I ended up making two pieces. I've got the wool, and then I have this really nice soft liner. I'm not sure what I used. I will link it below because I can't remember. But basically what I've done is I've cut out two pieces instead of one, and I'm laying them together and then sewing around the edges before I then sew the jacket together. So I think it'll be really warm, and I will let you know if that worked really well or not. And then the second thing I'm going to work on today is actually not on the wheel. I thought I'd do something a little bit different. So I printed off two copies of this deer that I found online that I really liked the look of. And what I'm planning on doing with it is making Christmas ornaments. It's funny, I teach pottery classes, and I have kind of a love-hate relationship with Christmas ornaments, because at Christmas time everybody makes a million Christmas ornaments, but it's often just cookie cutter, boom, 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 and then we have a million of them to fire and place in the kiln, and they're just fiddly, and people don't often spend a lot of time on Christmas ornaments. So I'm always teasing my students that limit yourself, make something a little bit more refined, put a little bit more detail and thought into it. And so I'm going to do that. So with those drawings, I'm going to build up, it's going to be flat on the back, but sort of a little bit three-dimensional on the front, a little deer. And then I will take that deer, take it to the studio, fire it until it's bisque fired. Then I'm going to press it into clay, which I'll show you the steps in later videos. And then that clay that I've pressed it into will then become my mold. I'll fire it again, and then I have a bisque mold that I can stamp clay into and kind of produce them faster, obviously, than sculpting each one. That would be crazy. I would have to sell them for, I don't know, hundreds of dollars each if that was the case. So it's a way to get a really nice detailed effect, but only doing the work really once. So I'll show you me making that today. I also have two of my guest suites to clean, and yeah, I'll see you at the end of the video. Enjoy. My sun sign is Sagittarius. One of our traits is brutal honesty. This trait can either be positive or negative. During a recent conversation with a guest, I was brutally honest. This lovely human was very inspired by staying with us and had a life that wasn't fulfilling for her. She stated that maybe one day she would end up living like us, if that was what life had in store for her. In true Sagittarius fashion, I looked her right in the eye and I told her, "That's not how it works. You have to be an active participant in creating the life you want." After a small awkward pause, she laughed and agreed. Whether or not she changes her life, I'll probably never know. We are more powerful than we ever realize. We are creating our lives every single second of every single day. We are creating them by one thing, our choices. Our lives are a string of our choices, not one, not a few, but thousands and millions of choices. There's nothing special about me. I have average intelligence, I was a solid C student in school, and I have average natural physical capabilities. Truly, most people can do what I do and build the life I have. They just haven't chosen to. We all receive constant inspiration. The purpose of this inspiration is to guide us through our lives to our highest potential. But if we don't act on it, we'll never get there, not in this lifetime. It is up to us to do the physical actions required to manifest our dreams into reality. It takes perseverance, commitment, courage, and determination over time.
Okay, I will wash my hands after. Did you like pottery class?
The life I've created for myself didn't just happen. I set a goal, I was persistent, consistent, and worked very, very hard to achieve it. It's something that almost anyone can do if they make the choices that align with it. So I think the deer ornament turned out pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and fire it and press it into clay to get a mold and see what happens. What are your dreams? I would love to hear. What are you doing to create them? What are you doing to bring them into reality? What are the first steps that you're taking? And what are the choices that you're making? And if you're making choices that aren't in alignment with your dreams, are you willing to commit to making different choices? Anyway, I would love to hear from you. Let's create a beautiful world together. Much love. See you soon.
Bye, turtley.
Yeah, be still.
Bye, turtley. Come on.
Bye. I choose to make healthy home-cooked meals, to go to CrossFit classes 5 days a week, to build a business that supports the lifestyle I want for my family, to follow the things that bring me the most joy, to be intentional with my time, to practice the skills I want to improve on, and to do it every single day, year in and year out. I do this because my life is an ongoing process built on the choices I make. I am always learning and growing, and as I do, I am able to co-create more and more beauty with this physical reality we call Earth. As always, check out the description box below for information on the clothing patterns I am wearing in this video. Thank you for being here, and I shall see you soon.